guys, I have been having the absolute worst anxiety I think I've ever had in my life. Let's talk about it. So I recently went on Wellbutrin. It's a psych medication. I love Wellbutrin. It makes me so happy to do things. Like, I always am ready to get out of bed in the morning. Like, I'm ready to seize the day basically. But oh my gosh, it gives me so much anxiety sometimes where I'll start having like racing thoughts. Like, for example, I was having racing thoughts on my boyfriend, just like us, you know, or him like not doing something that I wanted, basically just like perfectionism. And I'm like, no one is perfect. No one is perfect, and no job is gonna be perfect, and no like house is gonna be perfect. And I think sometimes I have OCD. I don't know if I do because Google says I probably don't, but the amount of like perfectionism that I need in my life is so frustrating to the point where I'm like, it's an all or nothing scenario. If I'm not doing everything that I possibly can to get to this goal, I'm not happy. And that is not healthy. That's not healthy. So we're gonna switch gears, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about my weekend. I went to a black tie wedding. I love black tie weddings. Like, let's bring back dressing the fanciest you've ever dressed in your life. I wore this black dress that I showed you guys last week. It was $250. That was a lot for me to spend on a dress, but the amount of looks that I got and the amount of compliments that I got on the dress, I was like, all right, this is worth it. You know, when you like put something on and you're like, wow, this looks really good. Like, I'm feeling myself. My makeup looks really good. I walked out of the bathroom because it was me, my boyfriend, and my boyfriend's friend in the room. So I got changed in the bathroom. I did all my makeup. We were rushing to the venue because it's like an hour and 15 minutes away. And then my boyfriend forgot a belt, so we couldn't go all the way home because I dropped my dog off. Let's back up. Had to drop my dog off at my mom's house, which is 45 minutes away from my house, opposite direction of the venue. Then we drove an hour and 15 minutes to the venue in Pennsylvania. It wasn't a bad drive. It was actually really nice. But my boyfriend forgot a belt. So on the way we stopped, he got a belt that took like 10 minutes. And then by the time we got there, I had like 20 minutes to get ready because we had to check into the hotel. We had to bring all our stuff in. Like, everything said and done, 20 to 25 minutes, chop chop, had to be done. So I'm getting ready. I'm like, I hope this dress fits well. It's really long. I have on wedge heels, which like the heel itself was like this tall, but then the wedge itself is like this tall because I'm 5'2" and I need that height. If I didn't get a dress tailored, like this dress was not tailored, so I was basically tripping on it all night. That's besides the point. Did my hair and makeup, put on the dress, like got ready. I step out and I swear my boyfriend's like jaw drops. He like does a double take. I'm like, ah, thank God, you know, because if your person is not doing a double take when you walk out, that's not your person. That is not your person. No, you want him to love, like, especially when you're trying to get ready for an event or you're like a little bit nervous, like you don't know people and you're going to something like a family dinner, a family party, friends and family party, wedding, what funeral, I don't know, whatever it is, you always want your partner to be like, wow, you look so good. If they're not complimenting you, if they're not telling you you're pretty, if they're not staring at you basically and jaw dropping when you walk out, that ain't your husband, honey. That's not your husband, okay? So my boyfriend, his jaw dropped basically. He was like, you know, he did the double take. And then we got on the shuttle and my boyfriend was like, Okay, hi. Oh, your hip bones. So we got on the shuttle. My boyfriend immediately turned to me and he's like, you look so pretty. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. I love when he compliments me. It's just the best. So we got on the shuttle. He told me I was pretty. I love it. Then we get to this like jaw-dropping venue. It was basically like a conservatory, I guess, but it was a very historic building. The ceremony was outside with some planes flying over, and oh my God, I'm so shocked that they had the DJ like doing their music for when they walked down the aisle. And it was a long aisle. It was from like the door of the building like all the way down this lawn, and the music like keeps stopping. So we're like, oh my God, this poor man is stressing out because people are walking down the aisle. The music's not on. The music keeps just, you know, cutting out. We don't know what's going on. The guy runs from the speaker, like he was trying to like fix the speaker. He runs up to the altar. Now he's at the altar and he starts like playing his phone, and we're like, excuse me, like, why are you playing his phone? He starts playing his phone like next to the speaker, hoping that we could hear it. And we're like, no, we can't hear it, sir. Sorry. That is like my worst nightmare, actually, to be like walking down the aisle and the music just cuts out. That is exactly what happened, and I felt so bad. Like, I feel like everyone just felt for the bride in that moment, and it didn't ruin the ceremony at all. The ceremony was so beautiful, and everybody was, the couple did their vows. Like, it was a good wedding, very good ceremony. So the couple did their vows, and that was really sweet. Like, the groom was crying. The dancing was really good. Food was pretty good. Yeah, overall, like, just really good wedding. I'll show you guys some photographs we took, but I was impressed with the amount of like, I don't know, just like everybody was kind of spread out. There were like different rooms in the mansion. There was like a ballroom. Then in a little space there was a photography booth with like a little, what is that called? Polaroids. Okay, Polaroids. And then you walked down this hallway and there was like a bar, and then hors d'oeuvres or like whatever they were serving, like dessert. Oh, and then they had like a gelato bar and coffee. It was a good wedding. And then we got on the shuttle to go home, but we went to an after party. So we went to Doylestown, Pennsylvania. It's like a very historic town. We went into this like underground bar and they served us the best pizza. Like, it was like super thin, like sourdough brick oven pizza. I don't know. It was so good though. I can't even imagine how much they spent on this wedding. Oh, and then we got soap at the end as like a favor. It was like lavender something soap. I was like, this is so nice. And one of the guests made it. Like, she has her own business of soap. So overall, great wedding. I was so excited for it. It went off without a hitch. I loved it. And after that, me and my boyfriend went home, or we went back to the hotel, and like we just kind of passed out because it was already like 2 a.m. at that time. Do you guys shower before going to bed when you're drunk? I don't. I heard a lot of people do. I feel like it dries my skin out so bad. Like, if I shower when I'm drunk, for some reason, like, I'll scrub my face and then I wake up and my face is like so tight because I didn't put lotion on. I did manage to take off my makeup though. That's a big one. And I've been having this like crazy acne still. I really want to get microneedling, or I want to buy my own pen and like start microneedling, but I don't know if you're able to like go over like, I can't even tell if this is active anymore because it's like underneath the skin. I've just exfoliated it so much and it's like not going away now. Oh, I love my little setup. I started just doing this. I used to like do my makeup and sit there and talk, and I don't really like doing makeup. Like, I think, yeah, I don't really like doing makeup, so I'm not gonna do that anymore. We're just gonna do these little chit chats because I feel like this is more fun. This weekend, my family, okay, so it's my brother's birthday. My mom and us were celebrating Mother's Day, so my brother wanted a crab boil for his birthday, so we're gonna do like big like bushels of snow crab, and this is so privileged, sorry, very privileged, but I didn't really get him a gift. Like, I got him like a little gift. Actually, let me show you. Okay, I got him a little gift. He likes blue, so this is so random. Also, these are all, I don't want to say it's gag gift because it's not really a gag gift because he likes this stuff. So my brother recently just got a gun. He got a gun. I never thought that he would get a gun, but now he's all into it. I don't know. I'm never getting a gun just because I don't think I could shoot someone even if they broke into my house. Like, even if they were trying to kill me, I don't think that I could shoot it. So I got How to Teach Your Cat About Gun Safety. This is extra funny because it's his girlfriend's cat, so I don't know, it's pretty funny. And also, it's like, there's also like sex education, how to talk to your cat about abstinence. So it just has like weird topics in it that are funny. Then I got him, we're both like pretty big Survivor fans, and I got him this, I don't know if you can see it, Jeff Probst sticker that says "Got nothing for ya." I thought that was hilarious. And then I got him a bunch of other, should I take it out of here? Maybe. A little unboxing for you. Got him a bunch of other like Survivor stickers that I think are funny. Actually, I guess they're not that funny. It's just like the tribe has spoken. Heroes versus villains. Like, there's just like a card. I'm really into Survivor. I don't think that I would ever do it, but I just love watching reality TV, and I love watching people. I guess these are like quotes that people have spoken on Survivor. Former federal agent. Like, I don't know what that one is. You have to be like a really big fan for that one. So there's that. And then I got him this mug that says out brew, out sip, out caffeinate, surviving mornings. I thought that was cute. So there's that. And then I got him, the last thing is this like tree of life puzzle. So he can put it at his desk or like wherever. And it's basically like a Survivor puzzle. Oh, I guess this is the stand. This little stand goes on it. So yeah, I didn't get him anything big, just, you know, stuff that he might like or is interested in. And I feel like these presents speak the most because I actually like pay attention to what he likes. I mean, even if he doesn't like it, at least I tried. And I'm patting myself on the back for that. Put it all back. So yeah, so we're doing that for him Saturday night, and Friday night, or sorry, Saturday morning, we're going to celebrate my mom's, or Mother's Day. I figured out that there is 2 huge town-wide yard sales near me, and they both like hand out a map. That's how big they are. So I'm just gonna give her like money in a card and be like, all right, shop till you drop. Like, and I think I'm gonna do like $50, but it'll probably be even more funny because like you can buy so much stuff with $50. So yeah, literally shop till you drop. I just texted my friend about how I was spiraling. I would like love to elope for my wedding. I really have never thought about my wedding except for most recently. I've been thinking about it all the time. Yeah, I've been thinking about my wedding a lot more because I'm pretty sure my boyfriend's gonna propose within the next like year or two, and I don't really know what I want to do. I don't know what he wants to do. It would be so much easier to just elope and just have like our family and really close friends there. But at the same time, like I want a dance party, you know? Because how many times you get married? You only get married once, so it's like might as well do it big. But then also at the same time, I'm like, it's only one day, so why spend all this money on something that you're only gonna experience for one day? Like, why not save that for like a bigger house, or like, you know, if we have kids, stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I was never that girl that was like, had their entire wedding planned out on Pinterest. Sometimes I wish I was that girl, but I'm just not. I don't know. And I also never felt like a marriage was gonna like fulfill me. Like, I still don't think that. I love my boyfriend to death and I do want to marry him, but I don't feel like I need his hand in marriage to feel fulfilled. And nothing going against women who do feel like that. I mean, that's okay. That's totally fine. I don't think you should feel like that. Like, I feel like you need to have your own life outside of your husband and have like a separate bank account just in case anything happens, because people change. Maybe it's because I watched my parents have like the worst divorce ever, that now I'm kind of skeptical of marriage, I guess. Just in the way that I'm waiting until I need to get married to then have kids. Like, I don't know. I just never really felt like I needed to get married. I still don't feel like that. Like, if me and my boyfriend like never got married, I don't think I would be, actually maybe I would be a little bit sad. I would be a little bit sad, but it wouldn't be like the end of the world. I just want the ring. I'm like, we don't have to get married. Just give me a ring. I'm sure a lot of people feel like that. Like, I just want your like commitment, but I don't need to go through the whole motions of it. You know, like, you wear a ring, I'll wear a ring. We're good. We can just tell people we're married. That kind of makes me happy that I don't know, he's not a materialistic person either. Like, he could care less, I think, of what his wedding would look like. Actually though, the other day he was like, oh, do you think we could build a house? And I was like, whoa, like, where did that come from? Because I've been asking him about houses. That's more of what I'm focused on, getting a bigger house, like if we're gonna have kids, because my house is only a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and this is my office. Like, the second bedroom is an office / guest room, and it could become a nursery if needed. But also, like, do I want to do that? Maybe not. And it's also not in the best school system. So we could have 1 child here, but then, you know, trying to have like a toddler and another baby like in the same room sleeping together is not a good recipe. It's like a recipe for disaster, because you're just never getting sleep. Like, the baby would wake the toddler up, the toddler would wake you up. You would, or vice versa. Like, you would try to put the baby down, but then it would wake the toddler. Like, yeah, there's no like good scenario where a baby and a toddler are in the same room. 2 toddlers would probably be fine. I would actually love for my kids to like share a bedroom. Me and my brother actually hated each other as kids, but I feel like if I had a sister, I would probably like her. I would probably like not mind like sharing my stuff with a sister if we were like close from birth. I think my brother was just too young. Like, he's like 3.5 years younger than me, and I came out of the womb an adult. So I was like, who is this stupid child that's trying to hang out with me? Like, please leave me alone. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I think about most. And that brings me back to my racing thoughts, because this whole thing stresses me the fuck out. I think that's what it is. Like, I just turned 30, And I don't think that I'm having a crisis per se, but having kids and like having enough money to have kids is a huge stress. I think it's a big stress for anybody, obviously. Like, I'm not the only one stressing. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I also never pictured myself having kids my whole like 20s until I met my boyfriend, and now I'm like, oh my God, I really want kids with you. Like, you're amazing. I've never met someone like that who would be like an amazing dad. He's so supportive of me, so supportive of like my dog, my house, my career, everything. Then I'm like, yeah, you would be an awesome dad. I would love to have kids with you. It would be easy. He does get actually like so stressed out though when there's something like an emergency. He's not the he's so funny. We have tried to like bathe our cat before and wash our cat or whatever, and he grew up on a farm too, and I'm like, how are you not chill about stressful situations? I feel like growing up on a farm, like there's so many stressful situations. Like, we had a guy rip his arm off. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding you. He literally ripped, he like was helping with this machine or something. His sleeve got caught and like fully ripped his arm off. And that stuff just randomly happens. Like, that was a one-off, but his name was Ralph also. But I feel like that stuff happens a lot. Like, you get thrown off a horse, I don't know, we had like a bull and a cat and a cow, and they would get loose all the time. Like, they're kind of scary. You would get hurt, like driving ATVs. Like, I don't know, there's so many situations, so many like scary situations that I'm like, how are you not chill in an emergency or a stressful situation? So we were trying to bathe this cat, or not even bathe this cat, we were trying to just like cut poop like out of his butt crack area because he has really long hair. And I'm like doing it, he's holding the cat, and he's like, oh my God, he's starting to move, I'm like, you need to calm down, because the cat's like feeding off of your energy. You need to just stop, hold the cat, he will be okay. You know, I think he's so scared that he's gonna hurt it, but I'm like, he's literally in a towel, like, you're holding him, he's fine. Yeah, he's a little stressed out, but this needs to happen. He's gonna walk around with a stank butt all day or all week if we don't do this. My absolute favorite scent ever is like pine tree. Oh no, it says fir and cedar. Yeah, pine tree. I love it. I tried to smuggle this pine tree from Vermont to New Jersey and keep it like in a pot because it just smelled so amazing, and it died. I was so sad. It smelled so good. I couldn't even replicate it if I wanted to. I'm reading Fourth Wing, and this is the second time that I'm reading it, and I got to the second book. I'm maybe like halfway through. I don't want to spoil anything, but I love this series. I'm a little bit worried for Onyx Storm though, because I heard not the best things about it. Like, people were saying there's a lot more characters in it. The writing's kind of all over the place, but I am excited to read it. I'm just curious to see if the people talking about it are exaggerating on how bad it is, or if they're right. Some people were like, I couldn't even get through it, and I'm like, that's crazy. Just to not even be able to get through it. Like, you have to get through it to get through this series. Yeah, there are some like not great books in the series, but you would still think that series is really good. Maybe I just read a lot. I'm probably reading, if I have the whole day, I'm probably reading like 400 pages in a day. That's a lot. You know, I was thinking about this the other day, how when I was a little kid, like I was maybe in second grade or first grade, my teacher read this fantasy book out loud to us. And we were all like gathered, you know, in a little crisscross applesauce seat and she was sitting in a chair and just reading us this book, and I was so like enamored with it. I still am kind of with like movies, and I had every single Jurassic Park movie like DVD on film, and I had this giant thing of DVDs. That's so crazy that I do YouTube now because I was obsessed with movies back then, and that's, wow. That is my hobby, still was my hobby. Like, I had probably 100 DVDs in my little like binder thing, and I would just like flip the page and watch a movie. But there's also not really much to do out in Tabernacle, New Jersey. Like, it's just like middle of nowhere town. We didn't really have internet for a long time. I probably didn't get internet till I was like almost 18. And where was I going with this? Oh, so yeah, my teacher would read us this fantasy book, and I was thinking about how like maybe kids don't get that when they're younger, and they don't realize the amount of like impact reading actually has. I specifically remember that as like a turning point where I started like picking out books in the library. Do you guys remember this one? Oh, it was called Fairy Realm. I need to just buy all of these and like bring it into my home and just keep them. It's The Fairy Realm by Emily Rhoda. I loved these books. Like, there's one where she's like riding a thing. I think my camera's getting too hot, so I'll shut it down here. Love you guys. Subscribe, do all the things. If there's any topic that you want me to discuss, please drop it in a comment below, and see you guys next time. Bye.